Say,
Yep.
do you know how to do a raptor start? I don't know if you.
Yep. Yep. That's what I do. I'll just throw ward down here.
Okay, cool. Some people, every now and then, people are like, I don't know how to do that. And I'm like, great, just red start. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't trust them to keep an eye on my bot side, but it looks like they're doing pretty good this time.
Always have that mindset. In my opinion, you should never cross river to ward unless you have a teammate with you. It's just, I've died so many times. Teammates will never help you. Assume your teammates are dum-dums level 1. Now, if they call for an invade, I usually always try and go if I can, unless it's a hard jungle matchup like Shaco or Kane or something.
Yep. I don't mind doing invades either. Against something like a Nautilus, not a fan of that.
If you want, you could set up a 5-minute drag in this game. If you want to try and bum rush it as fast as possible to get the cloud, you can either Raptor start or Raptor to Wolves. I'll leave that to you. It's very easy to do Raptor to Wolves, but both work. If you're comfortable with the normal Raptor, we can do that too. Your job this game is literally just keep an eye on mid, baby. I hate playing with Annies.
Yeah.
Forever and always, literally, I've played with the best Annies on the server. I'm telling you, forever and always, to the height. Every time you get an Annie on your team, you just have to think to yourself the early game is forfeit unless they mess up first. Like, if you see the Action move bot, bet, go for the Rift Grubs, you know?
Gotcha.
But you gotta kind of play a little bit more. It's like having a Kassadin, except Annie doesn't really. I don't know if Annie scales. I don't know. Like, on paper she does, but it's like a Kassadin that can't dash. I don't know. No issues there. Normally I was going to say just go straight into the lightning Q to just put the awakening on cooldown when you're clearing.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh, we got a Dragon double kill.
Great.
Keep clearing, yeah. Don't worry about. You'll never get to a Draven through a Nautilus right now without bear stun. Alright, the other thing I'm going to tell you as a coach, turn off the chat in low elo until you're in diamond. Yes, sir. I don't know if you know, that you can go to the interface and literally just do pre-made only, and you'll never have to see your teammates chat, but you can still see their pings.
Okay.
I think League is hilarious. Like if you got a cool personality and you can handle the flame and you just want to look at it for like a laugh and entertainment, but in my experience, people just rage down here.
It's always bottom lane.
It's so funny, dude. It's like, this is a video game. We're having fun, remember? Alright, we can look at mid. Now, press tab real quick. I don't think we've seen the Evelyn. Evelyn usually clears the bot. Hold the awakening until we see Evelyn. So don't blow the lightning Q until we know where she is. If your Annie is out of mana, press tab. Did she get the crab? Yep. Great. Yeah, great job. 10 out of 10. You just bought yourself a nice little 10-20 second lead over Evelyn here. Take a look at mid real quick. Your mid is out of mana. I would go to Krugs, yeah. I'll tell you how you know from a wave management standpoint, it's the Canyon minion. The enemy Canyon minion has more health than ours, so it'll survive longer and do more damage. That's the quick glance. But Annie, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if Annie's going to wave manage that correctly at this rank. That should be your mindset until Diamond, by the way. Like,
gotcha.
It's not. Go look at top, actually. Yeah.
Keep
in mind, you're level 5. This guy's level 4. A huge advantage of the Raptor clear is you get that quick level 5. Let's go straight into the bears. Yeah, nice. I liked how you played that, actually. That was really smart to zone him with the R flash. Just be careful with the Renekton. You kind of want to get the bear stun queued up. Do you use A move at all when you're playing at all?
Yeah.
Fantastic. If you bear stun and then A move, that'll prevent Mr. Renekton from dashing through you, doing like the flash dash.
Gotcha.
easy habit to build anytime, like Yasuo, Renekton, any slippery, annoying champ. Just E a move, and you'll get rid of all of that. I would run.
Oh shit! You didn't see that.
You're good. Go straight bot, straight bot, straight bot, straight bot, straight bot. You're good. Yeah, run straight bot here. No,
I wish I had a flash.
Yeah, you're good. Awaken E through Nautilus and just Q the Draven twice. You'll kill him. Beautifully timed. Well done. I don't think we can kill him. Just diff set. Really well played. So the internal decision making, if you ever are like wondering like the between farm and the thing there. I think we died. WWW.
Ah!
It's okay. Your team might.
I hate Evelyn.
I actually should have told you to pass back through lane.
Yeah.
Was outside-ish. But the internal decision making there is, so if you look at your jungle camps, 2 camps are worth 200 gold, right? If you clear both, I consider it like a 50 gold tempo boost, so it's like 250 to 300 gold. Getting a single kill bot there is, you know, at least 300 gold, if not 450 if your teammate gets an assist. You might kill the Nautilus, who's to say, you know? So that's why it's a real quick decision to go bot there, in my opinion, because it's pretty free.
Okay.
But I do like that you path to wolves instinctively. You've got your first clear kind of. This clear path is OP as heck in low elo, because you'll hit level 5 before most top laners or bot lane, depending on which side of the map you're on. And as you know, very easy for Udyr to do. Other junglers just cannot do this clear path. So like if you ever play against low sustain junglers, it's a huge. You can just think to yourself, I'm gonna get a huge advantage here.
Gotcha.
I would keep farming. Hit the scarring plant on grubs real quick. No problem at all. This is an easy habit you can build. Just if you ever like go for the dragon or end up bot side or vice versa or whatever, just doing that's really good. I would say do red, go straight top. Normally what you do, a good habit you can build if you don't know, is you want to do Raptors, Krogs, and then red, or Wolves, Grump, and then blue, so the buff lasts as long as possible. I think since top's gankable, we'll get the red though, and since you already started it. If he's backing off, I would say get the Rift. Yeah, do Krogs, and then let's go do Rift Grubs. Top lane's pushing in. Take a look at Renekton real quick. It is potentially diveable. Nah, let's just go do Rift Grubs. The way Renekton was playing on the minimap. Ooh, take a look mid real quick. Oh, no. Okay, good. Go straight into Rift Grubs. Good news for you. My headspace usually as a jungler, if I see the enemy jungler do something like that, is great. She just used her ult mid and her element of surprise is gone, right? We know she's mid. This is a clean angle. We know she'll be coming from the bot side. She won't be ganking top right now. Rift Grubs are really good, like we talked about at the beginning of the game. Getting Rift Grubs is incredible, especially on a Lowy, and I like that. Literally, if you like Rift Grubs, man, just keep doing Raptor clears into Rift Grubs. Like, it is such a consistent way to win. I would actually try and look for the Grump. Yeah, stay here for the next wave. We're going to go for this dive. Now, your job here is not to tank. You either need to drop Awaken R or Awaken W. Ooh, Action's here. Yeah, walk around. We're going to have to take the hike here. Giving him that intel, though, is really good. Just by being here, this is really good on you. Yeah, I would just ping him back now. Leave him alone. He should back off at this point. If Evelyn's here, it's his own fault if he dies. And we just go straight to the bot side. I like that. Usually, some Udyr players will disagree on that decision, by the way, if you're ever like, I've got 500 gold, 400 gold, do I go for the... I think it's personally worth, like you said, picking it up, because you're going to have 800 gold next time, and we don't have it now.
Right.
Just spend the damn gold.
Gotcha.
Like, you're never going to do 2 camps and reset immediately unless it's the most important... Like, Leandri's maybe 2 patches ago was that good, but it... You know what I mean? It's not a huge tempo swing. Take a look, bot. Bot is your losing lane, so don't run bot, don't run bot, don't run bot. Just keep farming. keep in mind, here's a golden rule, especially in low elo, is don't gank the losing lane.
I have a bad time about that because I'm like, well, I don't want them to get out of hand and they start snowballing and.
Yeah, it's honestly brutal, because it's tough to make that decision. Yeah, definitely peel here. Leave. Draven's got too much gold. There's a stone surge on Evelyn. Give the blue, go straight to Raptors. Go straight to Raptors. Yeah, you're good. Nice. We're just going to continue farming. I would actually move into Evelyn's top side, although she has her blue buff, so I would say... I don't know if they took your blue already. It's tough.
I think she's going to dragon, I would assume.
I would say Raptors into her top side here. We are staggering our camps.
Do my top side?
No, do her top side. Yeah. I would ignore mid for now. Try and get timers on these camps. Top dive is going to be a really good bet. Yeah, let's go for the top dive after Grump. Normally I would go for Wolves, but this is a pretty free dive, so let's just go ahead and go for the free dive here. Killing a top laner who's a higher level than you is also worth a ton of XP. Just run in and lightning Q. Bear stun lightning Q is all you guys need here. Flash out if you gotta. No, nice. Good job. Good flash discipline. Great job. Straight to Krugs, I would say. Awesome. There's the action. Run without awakening. I don't want to fight this. Actually, run top. No, to Krugs. Sorry. Evelyn's here.
Yeah. Never mind on that.
I didn't see that, Evelyn. Good job. It's tough, like I said, like leaving teammates to die, not ganking losing lanes. Like, it's one of the hardest skills to build because I don't go back to base, by the way. Let's go ahead and cash in.
Okay.
We might as well. Oh, no. Yeah, leave this. Everybody's going to get mad, but it's A-okay. Press tab, by the way. Yeah, let's go unending. Holy shoot, that Draven has got some gold.
Jeez. 9-1.
You're doing great. What does his farm look like, though? Does he have the farm to go with it? Yeah, he does. Uh-oh. I would go straight to Dragon right now with their bot lane.
Yeah, we saw them buying.
Yeah, go straight. Yeah, this is our literal only time to get these. Now, you have a decision to make as a jungle after this Dragon. In the sense of you can either run straight over to Rift Grubs and try and get a 6 Rift Grub stack, or you can full clear your jungle and play for your own XP. Take a look at top. I would full clear with Evelyn wasting her time. So my thought process here is I see an Evelyn wasting her time. She's also pretty high level, right? She's doing pretty well. She's picked up a few kills, bot, whatever. It's annoying, but we'll be able to recover it later when you're tanky. Since she's burning her time, if we eat a perfect cycle, we're going to gain like 300 gold over her. And, you know, Rift Grubs are despawning anyway, which is kind of nice. So I think we just eat the jungle here instead of trying to sprint over and get the grub stacks. Bot lane is a pit of despair. Do not go into it.
Okay.
We are not ganking bot until you have either... You're probably going to need a Chain Vest and Ninja Tabi. At that point, you can start thinking about ganking bot. But until we get both, I would not even look at it. And that kind of is your thought process with losing lanes. Like, you either need an item spike, a 4-man, or something, a big swing. Like, maybe like a Rift Herald charge into a turret. I don't know. Some champions, like, you know, Nico and Malzahar are just super good at providing dive potential. I would run mid here after. Yeah. Oops, I did not mean to hit space here. Great. Yeah, run mid. And I would crash mid, take the wave, try and get the tower if you can. We just saw jungle and mid, both extremely low on health. As Udyr, we can hopefully crash this in. In addition, at some point, the Draven will, man, I miss having kids in my life. It's funny. You run straight to the tower. Close.
Yeah, if you hear kids in the background, my bad.
I would
At
run
this
top,
point, I'm
top,
not
top,
sure
top,
what
top,
to
top,
do.
top. Bot is a pit of despair. We saw Evelyn mid hovering over the top. If you have to guess, we usually just path to the side of the map that Crab's on if you have dev time. But we also see her moving top, and we know that our top laner is shoved in.
Oh, God.
No issue at all. Next time, hey, listen, you know the right decision. You kind of just keeping the enemy jungler on the map is a great use of your time if you've got downtime like this. Fighter. She's got no ult, I don't think, and she also, yeah, no issues. If you ever catch Evelyn, especially without ult, you gotta just pull the trigger on the engage. Great job here, though. Let's turn on the Renekton. Try and save Lightning Q if you can. I would get ready to use... You need to find an evac plan, because Draven's here.
Oh, God.
I would, yeah, holding flash is fine. If I were you there, I would have just dropped the E or the R and just flashed away immediately. Soon as we see the Nautilus and all that, we got to leave, but you're A-okay. Ping bot turret, so your bot laner knows. At this point, great job. You've got the right components to deal with the Draven. Just keep your head up. You are playing a very good champion against this team comp here.
I guess he didn't want free tower?
That is literally your bot lane's... That hurts my head.
I
don't... Let's do... I think just full clear to top. Play through Alawi if we can. Now, your Alawi, even though he seems to be dying or whatever, is soaking a ton of pressure top lane. I would run bot here and get bot tower. Your team is allergic to getting towers, so we're going to have to hold their hand with these towers a little bit. Like, yes, please hit that scrying plant, Zaya. Just come bot. Like, we see them on the map. 2 top, 1 mid. Like, yeah.
Who knows?
I will say it's been a minute since I've seen, you know, low elo for a while. Yeah, go for the tower. Just hit the tower and leave. Good practice you can build. If you don't know where the enemy champions are, hold on to your awakening. It's really frustrating with Udyr, but patience is really rewarded when it comes to your awakening. If you were, you know, let's say Evelyn did come bot and we just used our lightning Q, we would die instantly, you know?
Right.
So, it's a super easy habit to build. It takes no, you know, it's something I came from pre-reworked Tiger, Udyr, very different champion. Pre-reworked Tiger, it rewarded you for running in and putting the dot up front. Now it's the other way around. Don't.
Yeah, I used to play a little bit of the Udyr before rework.
Yeah. We're going to skip Dragon. I would just full clear with the Draven bot. Let's look with the Nico to kill Renekton.
Kill this guy, yeah.
You've got the right items for Renekton. Lightning Q is your best friend always against champions like Renekton, Olaf, Alawi, stuff like that. Hold flash.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no issues. It's A-okay. I was going to...
Oh, got him.
The Leandre's burn. Go straight to Rift Herald, yeah. Press tab. How has Evelyn been doing on farm? She's been spam ganking good. She's got decent farm, but not enough to really, like, take her. Okay. We got key information. Draven and Evelyn are on the dragon there. We saw the Draven in assist, so I'm optimistic we're able to get this here. After, I think you've got enough gold at 1,600 for your item, right? Or is it 14? I can't even remember. But either way, if I'm you, I want to go use the Rift Herald back. You may or may not know, but killing Rift Herald gives you a really quick recall.
Yep.
So use this back, go cash in, and we're going to get a fast item, run straight bot with unending, try and kill the Draven.
I could have bought.
No issues there.
Spirit Visage for the healing in the Evelyn, or maybe a Frozen Heart?
Press tab here. This is tough because the Evelyn is fed. Who's our support? Nico. Deciding factor for me, Spirit Visage, because we've got an Ocean Soul in play. it's really tough here because Draven is obviously fed. We haven't been... You're going to run over a Draven right now if you just Awaken W and Bear Stun him. He will not kill you. So I would say let's go for the Spirit Visage. We do need Magic Resist for the Magic Pin Evelyn. We don't have any Magic Resist. Are you familiar at all with like how lethality and Magic Pin works at all in League?
Yeah.
Great. Then as you know, any sort of Magic Resist will like double your survivability against her.
Right.
So I do think it is worth picking up the Spirit Visage here. Plus the health, as you know, resistances apply to health. So it'll amplify the value of your other tank item by building another health item. So yeah, run straight mid here. Draven is top priority. Turn R on and just sit on his face. We've got Unending Despair. Yeah, kite back. I like this. The mistake here, no, it's no issues at all. Like dying there is fine. The mistake, we were just late. Normally a good habit you can build. I remember years ago my like IRL Flynn fined me for this and I never forgot it. But if there's a fight hovering mid and you're farming either wolves or raptors, you want to drag it to the very edge of the pit and just be like watching the fight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a super easy habit to build. I remember my friend Matthew used to flame the hell out of me because I didn't used to do that, and he was a mid lane main.
Just be able to get there a split second earlier. I might have been able to get that Draven. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. And like the fun part is, I got good news. That play and the play top, both times we died, listen, you could have turned it into like 2 or 3 kills. You know, like you've got nothing but upside potential, even though your teammates are awful this game. You know what I mean? Like that is more exciting than anything. Because if you get a good team and you clean this shit up, you're gonna just print LP. You know. But you're playing really well. Your mechanics on Udyr are doing, like, honestly, you've got the EE, QQ, RR. I like that you play on unlocked camera. A lot of Udyr players don't. I like that you use A move. That's also a really good sign. I like that you were Diamond in StarCraft. Fuck yeah. But these are all good signs. You've got a lot of upside potential here, and it's easy macro from my standpoint that we can clean up. I would, yeah, just hover.
I'm thinking about Herald here, maybe? On top?
I would just hover here, see who the Xayah drags top. Xayah is like a walking magnet for somebody to kill. Everybody loves killing ADCs. Yeah, so right here, just sit in the bush. It's real hard to do, but if you just... Patience is everything. You can look mid. You can actually fry a Nautilus now. Hopefully we can get the engage off here. Great. It's really good poke. Your team's actually positioning quite well. Clear the wave, and then we're going to move over to Dragon. We've got a nice little, like, 1-minute stagger between our Raptors and our Krugs, so spending the minute on Dragon would be really good to fix that. Drag it out towards Dragon. Yeah, yep. So, like, scenarios like this, get in the habit, drag it farther away. They're, like, hovering your ass, you know? Good. I like the Awaken E there. Very high value Awaken E. Stay in the fight. We've got Unending Despair. Go right into Evelyn. Yep, this is great. I like this flash. Keep chasing. Keep in mind, Unending Despair, baby, the huge advantage of it is you can sit on people's faces, you know? I love this. You're playing this very, very well. Amazing fight. Dragon, Baron. Tell your team. Just Dragon. We don't have the death timers for Baron. But really good. Dragon.
Our Lowie's popping off.
Yeah, you played that really well. The only thing I would have done different, I liked your Awaken E there, actually. You got a Renekton stun. You got a, I think it looked like a Nautilus ult. Like, there's some high value set up for the Nico engage. I like that you've got the eye for that. I wasn't thinking about that. That was really smart. Only thing I would have done different, after the Nico goes in, run straight back in and sit on a Draven action. The huge fun part about, because keep in mind, most people don't build tank, right? If you press tab real quick, look at Akshan's and Draven's items. Draven has armor pin, but that's it. Akshan literally cannot kill you right now. Like, you can just bully the, like, it's going to be funny. You're going to be Malphite to him pretty much right now. He should never be on the same screen as you. Draven, as you know or may not know, your bear stun, Udyr counters the crap out of Draven because he's going to drop his axes when you bear stun him. You also can, you know, turtle shield through most of his nonsense. He's a burst ADC. He can't burst down an Udyr. Yeah, run to ADC, run to ADC. Good job full clearing, though. All we need to do here is not die as a jungler. Just not die and you're good. Just hold the minion wave. We do need to go cash in right now. Press B, go cash in.
Alright.
I like the Awaken R, but we got to get that Spirit Visage before Baron fight. Back up a little bit on this back. They might cancel it. Okay, never mind.
I think I'm good.
Great. Alright, run straight to the Baron. Alright, the good and bad news. Your team inted. Good news is Annie is one of the best Baron stoppers in the game. Walk with your ADC. I think you guys actually have a dog in the fight here. Awaken W is going to be your best friend. Try and use Awaken W now that you've got resistances of both type. And
can we even stop this here?
Yeah. But just literally run into Nautilus right now. Run into Nautilus right now and just start Awaken W when you get near their team.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. You've got unending despair. Peel.
Got it.
Yeah. You got it. You're gonna bully this guy. Keep going. You're tank Udyr, baby. Sit on his face like he cannot kill you. Nobody on this team, like, I love Tank Udyr, and I'm excited for you because if you like Tank Udyr, man, I got good news for you. There's 3 fights in a row, easy fix. You gotta be more melee mode.
Yeah.
You know, like, when I play Udyr, you may, like, on stream, sometimes I play, like, damage. If you're playing Tank Udyr, man, it's fun because you never have to, like, leave the fight, you know? You can sit on top of people. You're super tanky. Right here, I would just Awaken R him. Just poke him a little bit. Yeah, great. If you ever see champions melee use their dash like Gragas, just throw the R, chunk him down to 30%, rinse, repeat. You're doing really, really well here. Great. Back off. How are we doing on dragons? I can't remember. I think we've gotten a couple, yeah. Great. 3rd dragon. I would dipset here with the Annie leaving. No reason to be here. Leave the Xayah. Ping support off. Our mid is in base. Yep. That is a ADC should have left issue. Great job, though. You've got a feeding team, and you've got a positive KDA and 200 farm at 28 minutes, which is not bad in a losing game state. So you're doing everything you should be. You know, in team fights, easy fixes. Just, I will tell you, man, if you just Awaken W and just literally chain bear stun some people, you'd be surprised at how much damage you do with the R on.
Yeah, I think I underestimate the Awaken W survivability.
Yeah, it's pretty much a...
Can I kill him here?
Proxy the wave. Go mid, just proxy the wave and run away from him. Just proxy the wave, yeah. We're just dragging them, waste their time. Don't actually get caught. Yeah, keep running, waste their time. That's all you got to do.
Ah, shit.
Get ready to Awaken E if you have to. Great. Just W, run away. This is incredible. This is Udyr shit, and this is part of the tank playstyle. You just saved a tower and an inhib, probably. Great job. All right, we're going to reset. You can build...
What do you think about Magias or no?
Not this game. I would do Frozen Art or Thornmail, pick your poison, or Randuin's. Press tab. Do they have double crit champs? Yep, we're going Randuin's.
Okay.
For sure, Randuin's angle. I hold on to the Dark Seal. 10-stack Dark Seal is real good. Especially on Tank Udyr, and then when we get the full item, we'll upgrade it. You can actually fight W, just Awaken W. You're fine. Awaken W. Just keep kiting. Just get a bear stun on the Draven if you can. You're great. You're honestly doing fine here. So you're doing A-okay. Part of the fun of Udyr is keep staying in these fights. You've got Unending Despair, Turtle Sustain. You've got Last Stand. When Conqueror stacked, you're healing.
Okay.
you are just underestimating a tad your own survivability, which is great because I like that you're more conservative than not. It's better than being too aggressive. Run straight into Draven and just bear stun him here if we can. Evelyn's bot. It's a pretty good time to engage. Don't pop W until Renekton stuns you. Go straight into Draven. Straight into Draven. Straight into Draven. Awaken E, if you have to, for the WWWW.
I can't.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what
Change
I would
stun.
do usually is the Awaken E is incredible in moments where like Nico or Malphite is engaging because nobody can stop you. And especially with Draven, I promise, like, I know these fights look tricky right now. If you ever get a bear stun and a clean cycle off on Draven, he will explode. Ooh. The Alawi. Leave, dude.
Get out of there, dude. Get out of there. What?
Nice. Oh, that's too funny. And then, of course, Draven died. He gets rewarded for that play.
Yeah.
Keep your chin up. Your team scales. I really think we can play it. If you don't know, Renekton pops shield. So a micro thing that you can, like, you know, with Renekton, wait for him to, like, you know, slash and dash you or whatever. And then you'll use Awaken W. In these fights, kind of how you play it is you turn your R on. Think of your R as like the pocket. Keep them inside the R, but don't let them auto-attack you. And just heal with W. You'll bully a lot of melees. You'll squeeze out a lot more damage, and like you're real tanky. Right here with Akshan bot, I like the lightning Q. Just stand on the other side of Nautilus. Okay. I'd back off and just clear the minion wave here. How close are we to Randuin's? We've got to be real close, right? 1,700. Let's farm out topside. Topside is worth 200 gold, and it's also worth more than Wolves and Gromp. Fun fact, you'll also clear it faster as Tank Udyr, and with passive gold you'll get there. So I would go for topside, reset before the Baron, get the Randys. With Randuin's and Unending and Ninja Tabais, Draven is going to fall over to you. I would say with all your armor, if you find an opportunity in the next fight, let's say somebody's on the Draven, Annie stun, Nico stun, anything, Awaken E straight to him. Another fun, they're going to try and Renekton stun you, Nautilus stun you, all that. Your W shield will be wasted anyway if Renekton pops it. All right, Randuin slow, get it in whatever active slot you need. It's really good as just an on-demand slow. It's super, super helpful if they start chasing you. Are they on it? Did they just rush a Baron?
Wow. They did that so quick, too.
Run in the back here. Y'all might actually be able to turn this. Stick on Draven like white on rice.
Ah, God.
So, I should have communicated that. I was going to say, what I would... So, when the teammates are dead, we can't hard engage with the Awaken E just because...
Yeah. I didn't realize they'd already died by the time they hit it. Like, oh, shit.
No issue at all. Awaken E is like your pure offense option. If our teammates are dead, you got to W or R your defense. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I look at the Awakening. We got a W or R in a scenario like that. You've got two options. You either Awaken W and soak the cooldowns for Annie and just kite for her, peel her, and just bear stun W R. Or you throw the Awaken R and drag them through the R to you. Those are the two ways to play scenarios like that. But good news is, you know, I can tell just more games on Udyr will easily fix a lot of this. This is all easily fixable stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, I would say I'm literally going to just tell you we're going to turn on Monkey Brain. Damn, I wish you could have seen what would have happened to Raven if you turned on the W, because he could have never killed you. But my big takeaways for you, honestly, I will say in terms of rotating your abilities, you're quite clean on Udyr. I like that we play on unlock camera. I like that we've got a move. I can tell you've got a pretty good understanding of how the items work. Like, you know, you didn't have to go digging through the shop to build stuff. You knew quickly what to build and how to build. I liked that you knew going into the game the correct game plan. Pre-level 5, we need to hover bot. We should get Rift Grubs, though, for the Alawi and topsides. It's obviously just a lot easier to play around this game. And then if we get a dragon, we can. I like like that you knew all that. I didn't have to tell you any of that. The easy big takeaway for me though in team fights is Tank Udyr. Listen, your job, like, you should be the one that dies as Tank Udyr, because like the mindset is like every single point of damage they're throwing at you is wasted damage because you've got armor. Yeah, you've got magic resistance, especially if it's going into like a turtle shield. It is insanely high value to eat those cooldowns. If Draven is throwing axes at you, he's not throwing axes at the Annie with no armor, right? And so that is kind of your whole mindset on Tank Udyr. You would be surprised, especially like the next time you're in that mid game, you got served an awful team. It is what it is, but especially in an even or a head game state, if you walk in, literally just start the team fight by pressing Awaken W. Like, just stand super close to a Nautilus and a Renekton. Awaken W. Watch, they're going to engage on you. They're going to blow all their cooldowns on you. You're going to be smiling ear to ear because you get to think, great, all I got to do is auto-attack you 3 times, and my W is going to be back up, and then I get to use it again, and I'm full health because I'm Tank Udyr with unending despair. The other huge, you know, I like that you like Tank Udyr because it's the meta way to play Udyr. As soon as you get that item, it's a huge spike. You know, you can literally just sit in the middle of 4 people with turtle shields. As long as there's no magic damage, they will not kill you. So, you know, just run into them. You would be surprised what happens when the enemy team starts focusing you and not your teammates. And your teammates, they're awful, but if they can just brain roll on their keyboards, they'll suddenly start doing damage. You'd be surprised. Tank Udyr, that's what it does the best, you know.
Yeah, I haven't been using Awaken W unless I'm like in a I'm about to die situation. Like I've been leaning towards a team fight, Awaken R, you know, and like hitting all 5 people. So, yeah, more like I'm playing damage instead of.
Yeah,
I never open a fight with Awaken W.
Awaken W literally is like the most broken part about Udyr's kit in terms of, like, generally speaking. Awaken R is good. It's a really strong ability. If you just, like, it's the reason why Udyrs get to Challenger with Tank Udyr. You just build full tank. And, like, the other way, you know, I was telling you during that game, Udyr has sustain, right? That's a huge advantage you've got over other junglers. But also you got to look at it like this. Other junglers don't get fat-ass shields that Udyr gets, right? Like Skarner, you know, is another champion that's kind of meta right now because he has the same deal. He takes a heart steal, and then he builds full tank, and then he's got a giant max health shield that all those resistances get applied to. You know, it's Awaken W, like, if that's a good, I would love that for that to be a takeaway for you. It is your most broken ability. If you spam it, you literally will not die. Let's scroll down here. Let's see your mitigated damage.
Top damage, yeah.
you had an awful team. Like I hate that we lost. I'm gonna also give you a pass. We had an awful team. You played it pretty well, but there's easy fixable stuff. So damage taken. Really damage taken, as you know, that's like kind of what you actually hit your health bar, and then you've got self-mitigated. That's your turtle shields. Right now, we're only at 24,000. I'll tell you right now, Tank Udyr, you need to be pumping out like 80,000, and it's not hard to do. It sounds like a large number. If you press Awaken W 3 times in team fights, you're there. It's
it's crazy because I've never used W like that. That's kind of an eye opener.
You're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It's a fun one, especially with Dravens. All right, so that's like the other one, and then you know, peeling, that's the big one too in terms of like engaging. Pathing, I will say, you know, I can tell in that it's always, if you ever, a couple moments it was like, what do we do now with our camps on cooldown? It's super easy. If your camps are on cooldown, and especially as Udyr, as you ramp up that clear speed with Darksteel and Leandri's, you're eventually going to have like a full minute where you're like, what the hell do I do, right? Objective, obviously, if you can get it. If you can't get it, let's say like other side of the map, whatever, can't do it because you don't have prio, whatever it is, best thing you can do, walk into the enemy jungle and just get timers on their camps and put a ward down in their jungle. Or Oracle lens it out, sweep it out, and if they're not topside, that is the most valuable piece of information you can give your team. Because then you get to spam ping bot side and you know exactly where they are. Other way around. Let's say you do invade and they are there. Great. You just U-turn, leave immediately because we can't do the objective topside anyway. We don't have prio, whatever. Literally just turn around. That's all the information you need. But with dead time, it is one of the best things you can do. The other thing I'll say, of course, you know, if you ever do see Evelyn, or especially as Tank Udyr, you're a bully, man. When you finish Liandry's, think about it like, I don't know if you hate playing. I hate playing against Mordekaiser and Lilia. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Because
yes.
they've got a non-stop freaking slow. That's what you are, dude. You are literally the exact same thing. You're constantly burning them. If you see squishy, low-health champions, Udyr is almost the perfect counter to it because they can't run away. You've got enough CC to stop the DPS, and your Lightning Q will execute them if they get caught on a bad rotation, right? So, especially against the Evelyns, the Lee Sins, the Kha'Zix, if you see these champions low on health, especially with that approach velocity rune that you're running, your R is a 35% slow that speeds you up by 15%. That is insane. Like, it's part of the reason why that's why people ban Udyr, and you kind of want to think that way too when you finish Liandry's. When you get that like level 11, 5 points in R Liandry spike, you're a bully. Melee champions without dashes like Cho'Gath will never be able to be on the same screen as you because you can. And the other thing too, the final thing, you know, I'll touch on. I was kind of talking about it. View your R kind of, especially against like the melee bonks of the world, like Nautilus and Renekton and Olaf and all them. I call them herder champs. It's okay. Udyr's a herder champ. Your R is the most broken thing in the world because it is a constant slow that keeps them outside of melee range. That's how you got to look at it. They can never auto attack you. They just spent, you know, let's say the Renekton just spent Eclipse and Black Cleaver. That's a 6,000 gold, 5,900 combo, right? He spent all that on attack damage, which applies to auto attacks and abilities, right? The physical abilities he's got. If he never auto attacks you, and if he never uses a physical ability, he just burned 5,900 gold. You're just burning him alive with R, and like it's just free damage for you. He can never get near you. And every melee champ, it's not just Renekton. Any melee champion in the game is exactly.
I think I've seen you do that with a Warwick. Just him chasing you around in circles around an inhibitor, never can get close to you.
Let me see. Actually, I've got. That'll be the final. This will be the final clip I show or whatever. I do have a funny clip, I think, where I want to showcase exactly that for you, and then because it's one of the most OP things of Udyr, and especially if you like Tank Udyr, I'm just excited for you because these are all really, really easy things to fix. All right, let's see if we can get. I've got a little. I don't know if you've got the stream open at all.
Yeah, I do.
Great, so that way I don't want to have to do funky stream. Let me do that. Exit. Great. Pull this up. Minimize that. Hold on here. Let me turn that down. I've got a clip somewhere in the back end of like Aurelia stutter stepping here. Nope. Nope. Maybe it's not in this one. Just cancer. But I don't remember which one I put it in. There is a clip of me abusing it really well against an Irelia, and I wish I could show it to you. But the idea, if you've seen it on the Warwick, same difference. It is one of the most broken things, and I wish I could just showcase, because like if you start to do it, and like the other thing, especially coming from StarCraft, LS, it talks about it all the time, but the damn stutter step where you just click left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left,
yep.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Do that with your R on, and oh my God, people will literally just stand in the R and never leave because they don't know which direction you're moving. That is a really micro-intensive thing if you are a StarCraft player that you can build the habit of.
Gotcha.
Maybe it's this one. Hold on. I think I've got it. There's a montage somewhere, and it's like half on the back end. Is this it? No, no, no. Where are you, Irelia? Man, this is so hard to find. I've spent too much time playing League, man. Here it is, here it is. I told you I'd find it. Thank God. I'm glad I didn't waste your time, okay? I sped it up in the editing, but let me slow it back down, all right? So let's do playback speed, half speed, all right? Irelia is out of mana. So this is obviously like an Irelia. But I want you to notice this is still a pretty damn fed Irelia. I am a 6-0 jungler, and she's still extremely fed, right? She's still the same level as me, okay? I remember this game. You can do this to any melee in the game, okay? This is the StarCraft stutter step right here. And then you just finish it off with the Q. That is like one of the best damn things you can do as a tank is literally just, where am I going? Oh, I don't know, but you're 20% HP because you just burn the entire time. And you can stall for your lightning Qs. As you know, patience is everything with those lightning Qs. So that's the final thing. Those are my takebacks as someone who plays a lot of Udyr. Those are the things that I saw. A lot of talking. Any questions about all that? Obviously, a lot of talking. I'll shut up for a second.
No, I appreciate it. Really good takeaways. Say the Awaken W. That's number one thing I wrote down and circled it several times. and then abusing my R range with melee champs.
Yes, sir. You're gonna have so much. I'm so excited because if you like tank and you haven't been doing this, dude, you're gonna have so much fun. Like, that's what tank does better than anything. Is like you'll never die with Awaken W, and you will bully the frickety frack out of like champions that fall behind. If you've ever watched, there's another Udyr streamer named Aribo. He's in the EU West. He does almost exclusively like tank Udyr with Mejai's. He is a good watch if you want a laugh on that playstyle, because it's the reason it's the highest win rate playstyle. He plays tank Udyr, and it's very, very good at just bullying people. So I'm excited for you. If you ever have any questions, obviously you can always reach out on Discord or Twitch chat. But let me know how the climb goes. I always love, if your goal is diamond, hit me with the 6-month message of, hey man, 6 months later I'm diamond. And I always love seeing that, and I'm excited for you. You definitely get there. Your micro is really good for a bronze player. It's just macro and easy stuff to fix, which is great.
Cool. And I really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you. I will let you go. And then final thing, I always say, would you mind? I actually have not uploaded a coaching video in forever to YouTube. Would you mind if we use this for educational content for other people?
Oh, I don't mind at all. Feel free.
Yeah, brother. Well, it's a pleasure, Shiner. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the coaching session, and I hope to see you around in the future. Appreciate you, bud.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, you too. Bye. Oh, he's gonna have so much fun once he figures out what Awaken W does, dude. That guy is gonna literally just go on a 20-game win streak with Udyr, dude. If he's already winning like that with 9 CS per minute, dude, wait till he figures out what fucking Awaken W does on tank Udyr. That guy's about to just invest in that guy. Put your stock in that guy's OPGG. It's about to whoop.
Dang. Call me so I can make it juicy for ya.